Okay, okay, okay.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Meow. What's happening to him?
OG Percy show no mercy.
Man, I'm trying not to.
Well, since the last time we've sat down, a lot has transpired in the news.
Right?
Donald Trump has pardoned Larry Hoover.
What?
Larry Hoover. Yeah, it looks like Larry Hoover is coming home, and he's coming home due to Mr. Make America Great Again himself. A lot of people in our community had a lot to say about Trump. OG, what do you think about them releasing Larry Hoover, and how do you think that will affect Chicago?
And let's make America great again. That's that's one of the best moves you could ever make to show that the people that you on our side. Let somebody out captivity that's been there, you understand, so long and so long and so long. Free Larry Hoover, man. Donald Trump, he might take away the stimulants, but he give you something back. And what he gave us back right then was hope. That we might can be somebody, worth something one day. What I mean by that, our race as a people. I don't look at it as Donald Trump friend. I look at the white man, let a black man go. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it gotta be said like that because that's mainly what it is. And Trump has did. Y'all know me, I'm a Trump fan though, so don't get mad at me, start throwing shit at me. Because I know one thing about him, I like a tough white boy. I couldn't deal with Biden because Biden hid from us the whole presidential term. We didn't know nothing about Biden. He's sick as hell over there somewhere. Trump, he gonna keep us in his face. We know what's going on. He gonna keep us on top of things. People can say what they want to say about Trump. Just because he let one nigga go, don't mean nothing. I know a lot of y'all gonna say that, but that means a lot to let Larry Hoover go because they didn't do that with Stanley Tookie Williams, and he was just as great. You dig what I'm saying? And I think that's a hell of a move, man, to show us that. Shout out to Chicago. When is the parade? When is the parade? I know because that's a parade. It ought to be just like letting Mandela out. Nelson Mandela, they always let him out when it's the end. How old is Larry Hoover by now? He probably at the end. They always pardon them when it's time for them to go anyway, when it's time for them to be dearly departed. They always let them go, but what I think about that's a great look for mankind as far as history is made. Trump has said he put another stamp, put another notch on his gun for us, y'all, for Larry Hoover, and for our race of people. He put enough on there for it. 74 years, 74 years old. He not only in the fourth quarter, but he's running out of time on the clock. The clock is running out. And guess what, y'all? Sad thing about this clock, he can't do this. Time out. He can't tell God to give him a time out. 'Cause one thing about God, he don't give you an extra hour, and it ain't no time outs when you're in the fourth quarter. And I'm sorry, Larry Hoover, you don't get no halftime. You don't get no overtime. Your time is over, so enjoy it while you here. R.I.P. to Billy Ray Maddox, another legendary guy that came home, and he stayed here for a minute. And he's gone now. Matter of fact, we got to celebrate his 74th birthday at the at the Wing House. He had a nice birthday. He had a nice home going. Shout out to Larry Hoover, man. I swear to God, that's the day that we want to see. Is there anybody else we need to let free? Yeah, us as a black race. How about that? That ought to take a couple of chains off some people to see him come home. Under the way that he did come home. It ought to change some people's mind about Trump. Because some people, when they got their mind made about who you are, that's who you is, it ain't gonna get no different. Until you do something to show them, you different. And for a white man to give a black man justice, Shh. That's hard to find in America.
Come on, somebody.
Let's go. But he got it. He got it, and we gonna get to see it. I hope we get to see it. Now, come on, Larry. Don't have when they tell you coming on. Please don't have a heart attack on us before you get here. I'm going home. That's the big one. Yeah, make it home. I'm just saying that's a sarcastic one. Go home, cause that's gonna be news to his ears, man. I know that man didn't cried him a river by now to know that he get to come home. But after all that time he done did, I hope there's a home to come to.